Good morning. You're watching News Blitz here at CNN News 18. Very quickly, we're going to walk you through all of the top stories in the country in this moment. Our first story. The Indian Space Research Organization made history as it launched its smallest rocket carrying an Earth observation satellite and a student satellite from the spaceport in Sriharikota this morning. This is the first time that Isro launched a small satellite launch vehicle. It's called an SSLV. This is going to be used to deploy satellites in the low orbit Earth. Small satellite launch vehicles are carrying, this one in particular is carrying a satellite named AzadiSat. It's built by 750 schoolgirls to mark, as you might already know, the 75th anniversary of independence.
Maiden flight of SSLV D1 just now completed. The SSLV's all stages performed as expected. Please bear with us that we are currently in the process of analyzing the data to conclude on the final outcome of the mission with respect to a stable orbit achieved or not. Thank you so much once again.
Exciting news. Moving on now. The crucial NITI Aayog meeting as we speak is underway in the capital. It's important because obviously it bolsters communication between the centre and each of the state governments. As you can probably see on your screen, while Prime Minister Modi chaired it, and this is, remember, the first in-person meeting since 2019. What you can also see on your screen is chief ministers, lieutenant governors and union ministers that need to be and are in attendance. There are two important missing faces there today. One is that of Telangana Chief Minister KCR. He wrote a letter to Prime Minister Modi. He said that he will be skipping the NITI Aayog meeting as a mark of strong protest against the present trend of what he calls central government discrimination against the states. Take a look.
The imposition of GST tax on various issues like handloom weaving, milk, crematoriums have to be withdrawn. The poor BD workers are suffering because the BD industry is almost under closure. NITI Aayog has crystal clearly recommended for sanctioning 24,000 crores of grant for both these schemes. For these valid reasons, declaring to the nation that I am boycotting NITI Aayog meeting.
Now, the BJP has, along expected lines, lashed out at the Chief Minister. They've lashed out at him for skipping the meeting and for what they're saying is the levelling of allegations of neglect. Listen in to what prominent leaders of the party had to say.
दुर्भाग्यपूर्ण है कि वो अपनी राजनीतिक सोच इससे उजागर करते हैं कि विकास के कामों में देश को प्रगति की ओर लेके जाने के कामों में भी उनको कोई रुचि नहीं रही। हाल में ही जल शक्ति मंत्रालय ने तेलंगाना को भारी संपत्ति अलॉट की, लेकिन उसको भी उन्होंने ड्रॉ नहीं किया।
चंद्रशेखर राव जी का बर्ताव ऐसा है कि जैसे वो तेलंगाना के निजाम, कोऑपरेटिव फेडरलिज्म का एक भाव है जिससे श्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी पूरे देश को नेतृत्व दे रहे हैं और इसमें सम्मिलित ना होकर चंद्रशेखर राव जी ने ये दिखा दिया है तेलंगाना की जनता की कोई चिंता नहीं है।
Now, the other very important face missing in the meeting today, Bihar Chief Minister Nitish Kumar has skipped the NITI Aayog meeting. This is his fifth time in a row skipping a central meeting. The reports also indicate that Kumar will be spending at least part of his Sunday inaugurating the foundation day of the Bihar Museum and opening an art exhibition. But what's particularly important to note here is the JDU and the BJP continue to remain allies, but speculation of a rift between them only keeps growing. And now moving to the centre, Delhi Chief Minister and Aam Aadmi Party National Convener Arvind Kejriwal is, as we speak, on a two-day visit to Gujarat. Remember, elections in Gujarat are also a few months away. Kejriwal has made a promise regarding power supply to the people of Gujarat. He said people in Gujarat are in misery. Their bills are simply too high. Take a look.
पहली गारंटी हमने दी बिजली की। बिजली को लेके हम जब गुजरात में घूम रहे हैं, लोग बहुत परेशान हैं। तो गुजरात में हमारी सरकार बनेगी तो गुजरात के लोगों के भी जीरो बिजली के बिल आया करेंगे। उसके लिए 300 यूनिट तक बिजली फ्री करेंगे। दूसरी गारंटी थी 24 घंटे बिजली देंगे और तीसरी गारंटी थी कि 31 दिसंबर 2021 तक के आपके जो पुराने बिल हैं वो पुराने बिल हम माफ करेंगे, ये सबके लिए।
And NDA candidate Jagdeep Dhankar has been elected as India's new Vice President. Dhankar defeated the opposition's Margaret Alva, the senior leader, with a huge margin. Dhankar bagged 521 votes. Alva managed 182. The swearing-in ceremony will be held next week. Prime Minister Modi met the newly elected Vice President Jagdeep Dhankar, congratulated him on his massive victory. The Prime Minister also presented a flower bouquet. The Prime Minister was accompanied in that entire movement by the BJP chief, JP Nadda.
He has a very good vast knowledge about the constitution and law, and also quite witty. I am quite confident that he will handle the situation in the Rajya Sabha very well, and I am also so happy that it is a very, very decisive victory, and he is also an eminent lawyer, a very eminent lawyer, and a farmer also. This is a rare combination.
And long-expected line celebrations began last night at Dhankar's hometown in Jhunjhunu in Rajasthan and in Delhi to mark his thumping victory.
किठाना गांव का ये जो मकान है ये जगदीप धनखड़ का आवास है। यहाँ पर पूरे ग्रामीण हैं, वो उनकी जीत का सेलिब्रेशन मनाने के लिए इकट्ठा हुए हैं। गांव में उनके आवास पर जीत की तैयारी को लेकर जो जश्न मनाया जा रहा है, उनकी परिवार की महिलाएं हैं वो सुबह से ही उनकी जीत के प्रति आश्वस्त है और गाँव के जो मंदिरों में है वो हवन और पाठ का दौर चला है।
Moving on to different stories now. Tokyo Olympics silver medalist Ravi Kumar Dahiya has bagged a gold medal by thrashing his Nigerian opponent Wilson Ebike Bumino 10-0 in the men's freestyle 57 kg final in the ongoing Commonwealth Games. This is in Birmingham on Saturday.
बहुत खुशी का वो है, मौका है और सभी का योगदान है, गाँव का, उनके गुरुओं का, उनके पुत्रा का, सभी का आवाज निकला थी पूरे देशवासियों के। अब भाई ये पूरा गोल्ड मेडल लिया हुआ तो इसमें भी और अभी कॉमनवेल्थ में भी गोल्ड लाएगा और वहाँ थोड़ी चूक रह गई थी ओलंपिक में, वहाँ रजत पदक आया। आशीर्वाद है उनके गुरुओं का, पुत्रों को।
Wrestler Vinesh Fogart completed a hat-trick of Commonwealth Games gold medals by winning the women's 53 kg freestyle wrestling on Saturday. She beat Sri Lanka's Chamodia Keshani Madhura Viliton to visit and come on top of the podium as India continued their dominance in wrestling. This is at the Birmingham Games. Vinesh had won the gold in the previous two editions at the Gold Coast in 2018 and in Glasgow in 2014. Wrestler Naveen Kumar won the gold medal for India after the win over Pakistan's Mohammad Sharif Tahir in the men's 74 kg final. This was on Saturday. Naveen beat Mohammad Sharif Tahir 9-0 to add another gold medal to India's tally to extend the country's domination in wrestling.
बहुत अच्छी तैयारी जो मैंने जैसी प्रैक्टिस की थी, जैसे ट्रेनिंग की थी, बहुत अच्छा रिजल्ट दिया और खरे उतरा ट्रेनिंग की। बिल्कुल टेंशन फ्री था आज और कोई भी प्रेशर नहीं था। मैंने बहुत अच्छी बाउट लड़ी और पाकिस्तान को हराकर बहुत होता हूँ। जो भी मैंने करने की चाहती जो सब कुछ हुआ है और बहुत ज़्यादा प्राउड फीलिंग हो रही है और मैंने अपने देश के लिए गोल्ड मेडल जीता और इंग्लैंड में झंडा लाया, बहुत अच्छा लगा।
India's Bhavina-Ben Patel won the gold medal in the para-table tennis women's singles classes on Saturday. Bhavina Hasmukh Patel beat Ifechuk Wadde Christiana of Nigeria 12-10, 11-2, 11-9 to win the gold medal.
ऐसा लग रहा है कि मेरा जो मैं हर दिन ट्रेनिंग करती हूँ वो आज निखर के आई है। मुझे तो रोना भी आ रहा था, मतलब समझ में नहीं आ रहा था कि मतलब वो फीलिंग्स कैसे मैं शब्दों में बयां करूं। ये मेडल मैं खास करके मेरी फैमिली को, मेरे कोच सर और मेरे जो फ्रेंड्स हैं उनको, पूरी भारत वासियों को मैं इसका क्रेडिट देना चाहती हूँ।
Priyanka Goswami bought India another medal in the Commonwealth Games. She won a silver medal in the women's 10,000-meter race walk. Priyanka notched up her personal best, covering the marathon distance in 49 minutes and 38 seconds to join Murali Sri Shankar and Tejashwin Shankar as India's third medalist in track and field at CWG 2022.